In the heart of Iran's central plateau lies Yazd, the ancient windcatcher city built of sun-dried adobe. Houses, bazaars, and mosques rise like ochre dunes, sculpted from earth and connected by vaulted alleys. Deep courtyards and qanat-fed cisterns cradle pools that reflect the scorching sky. Brick wind towers, badgirs, loom above, funneling breeze down into the homes below. Thick mud walls and sunken rooms blend into the arid landscape, forming an oasis of shade at the city's beating heart. Every neighborhood here speaks of continuity. The city escaped modern concrete. Its historic quarters remain largely intact. Narrow lanes are shaded by wooden sabbat overhangs and strings of drying fruits hang from beams. Local bazaars brim with the colors of Yazdi's crafts: Tyrian blue terme velvet weavings, turquoise glazed pottery, and filigreed metalwork. The air is perfumed with gaz, pistachio nougat, and pashmak, Persian cotton candy. Yazd also preserves its multicultural soul. Morning prayers from mosque minarets mingle with the Zoroastrian fire temple's hymns and the synagogue's songs, a testament to Muslims, Jews, and Zoroastrians living together in peace. Nearby, the famed Dolatabad Garden features a 33-meter windcatcher, the tallest in the world, cooling its orchard and pavilion like a medieval air conditioner. Each midwinter, Yazd holds the Sadeh festival. Villagers kindle a great bonfire at the Rahmatabad fire temple to herald the power of fire. By dusk, candy makers roast sesame and rose petals for pashmak and saffron treats. Elders in wide-brimmed hats sip cardamom tea at street stalls. Outside the old walls, the Atesh Behram fire temple houses a flame said to burn since ancient times. Even the modern city beyond feels timeless. Stone ice houses, yakchol, still freeze water into blocks in winter, and at twilight, motorists are rare. The city remains guided by stars and tradition. As the sun sets, Yazdi's skyline, domes, minarets, and wind towers glows pink. Cats stretch on the warm walls, and the aroma of cardamom bread wafts through the alleys. Beyond Yazd, the landscape unfolds into the great Iranian deserts. In the Dasht-e-Kavir, Great Salt Desert, the ground blazes white under a merciless sun. In winter, runoff and rare storms fill shallow lakes. By summer, the water vanishes, leaving jagged salt crusts. Temperatures swing from over 40 degrees Celsius by day to below freezing at night. Endless dunes and scrub extend to the horizon, dotted only by hardy tamarisks and lycium bushes. Even here, life persists. Persian gazelles might graze at dawn, while desert wolves and foxes slip between dunes at dusk. In this vast silence, the Milky Way blazes overhead at night, and only a distant owl or jackal breaks the hush. Yet wherever water seeps to the surface, life springs up. In eastern Kavir and southern Khorasan, green oases dot the sands. The village of Garme rises as a palm-ringed haven in the desert. Hundreds of underground qanat tunnels channel snowmelt from nearby peaks. Nurturing stands of date palms, willow and mulberry around mud brick homes. Donkey carts roll along narrow lanes, and women in wide hats carefully clip the crimson saffron crocus each November. In spring, the oasis floors bloom with wild poppies and irises. Families grind wheat into bread by the spring water, then gather the precious saffron threads at dawn. Leaving the plains, we climb into the lush Caspian highlands. In Gilan province sits Masula, a stepped village built into the mountain. At roughly 1,000 Dawalm elevation, Masule was rebuilt in Manesun 6 AD after an earthquake. Here the architecture is terraced. The roof of one home forms the street of the house above. Ochre and gold facades peak from pine and walnut forests, their plaster refreshed each year. A cascade from the Shirakub stream waters clay reservoirs and fountains that crisscross the village. Nearly every rooftop has a brick-lined pool to catch rainwater. Indeed, this corner of Gilan sees almost a meter of rain per year, nourishing the dense woods around the village. Masule's stepped lanes admit no cars. The only traffic is the ring of hoofbeats and children's laughter echoing through the stone streets. By morning, mist drifts among the cypress, and by noon the village is dappled in sunlight. Life here revolves around the forest and fields. Masula's 400 inhabitants, mostly Gailak and Talish people, tend rice paddies and tea gardens on the slopes, and harvest chestnuts and persimmons from the woods. Each spring, wild tulips and rhododendrons bloom along the paths. Locals knit thick woolen socks and felt slippers in winter, and display hand-woven straw hats and baskets in the shade. Cow's milk cheeses, walnut oil and honey are staples of each home, and long threads of silk are dyed under the walnut trees. The local diet is rich and herbed. Smoky eggplant stew, mirza gasami, and yogurt and garlic soup, ashi do, are daily fare. Villagers often pull up a rug by a stone fireplace to share hot dough with guests, serving it with fresh herbs from the garden. Even simple, daily life here feels poetic. Children splash in the irrigation channels. Elders carve walking staffs from fallen wood and recite mountain legends at dusk. At twilight, the village becomes a patchwork of lantern light among the evergreens. By winter, moss-covered roofs might glint with snow, turning Masule into a layered white wedding cake draped on the mountainside. Restoration projects have revived Masula's springs, old mosque and homes, highlighting its unique heritage as an iconic terraced village being considered for UNESCO World Heritage status. Indeed, surrounded by green valleys and peaks reaching 3,000 meters, Masule is often hailed as the ultimate trekking destination in northern Iran. Outside Masule sprawls the Hyrcanian forest, a primeval Caspian woodland. This ancient broadleaf forest, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, harbors over 3,200 plant species and 180 species of forest birds. Towering beech, oak and ironwood trees, some hundreds of years old, create a dense green canopy. Underfoot, carpets of fern and moss give the air a sweet, earthy perfume. Persian leopards, brown bears and wolves prowl this misty realm, along with herds of roe deer and boar. Even the bird life is rich. Woodpeckers drum in the shade and parakeets chatter at dawn. This is a place that time forgot. The climate is humid. Annual rainfall ranges from about 900 mintu in the east to over 1,500 mintu in the west, making these woods far lusher than the desert lands below. Emerald rice paddies and tea terraces zigzag down the lower slopes, a human echo in the wilderness. In spring, villagers plant saffron and pick wild garlic in the green glades. Chestnuts and walnuts are gathered in autumn, and tea bushes are plucked at dawn's first light. Stilted wooden homes of the Gilaki people nestle in the valleys. Fishermen send their boats across the Caspian on calm days, while inland farmers pray for rain from ancient oaks. The entire region from Talesh to Golistan is wrapped in mist. Even in summer evenings, a light jacket is welcomed. Each dawn here is cool and dew-soaked, a vibrant contrast to Yazid's heat. Turning southwest, we follow the spine of the Zagros Mountains. Here, nomadic tribes have herded flocks for centuries. Each spring, the Bakhtiari clans load their black goat hair tents and head north into the high pastures. Caravans of packed donkeys and children lead herds up oak-shaded valleys. In these alpine meadows, sheep graze on thyme and wild coriander. By midday, campfires smoke as women braid silk threads into silver bracelets. Men don felt kola hats and wool cloaks to ward off the chill. Children chase playful dogs through juniper groves and herd goats in the hills. At nightfall, the village hush breaks to the rhythm of drum beats and the plaintive drone of the Sorna flute. By firelight, Bakhtiari elders recite epic poetry, passing down the lore of Persian kings. Bakhtiari women are renowned weavers. They spin wool into sturdy Korgin saddlebags, flat kilim carpets, and ornate blankets. Mealtime is communal. Iron pots of lamb and barley stew bubble as khorshid, acidic whey broth, and sweet black tea round out the feast. Further south, on Iran's plateau, the Qashqai tribes mirror this cycle. Each summer their dark felt tents emerge in the oak and pistachio groves north of Shiraz. The Qashqai are famed for bold carpets and silver jewelry embroidered with tribal motifs. Qashqai music, led by the beat of Dahol drums and wind of the ney, fills their camps at dusk. Young men dance the fiery Choga horseman's dance, swirling in embroidered costumes as the crowd claps. During tribal weddings and Nowruz festivities, horsemen weave through the encampment to the rhythm of bells. In autumn, the clans descend to warmer plains, bringing hand-woven rugs and creamy goat cheeses to the bazaars. Many have settled in villages, but thousands still embark on the traditional coat migration each year. Even in Shiraz or Tehran, one may meet a proud Bakhtiari or Qashqai elder. Their voices of Luri and Turkic dialects a reminder of Iran's nomadic soul. Throughout the valleys, oak forests harbor boars and deer, and the tribes live in harmony with this wildlife. Every hoofprint and spoor is part of their daily story. The journey then leads into the south-central desert, where mud-brick citadels once ruled the oases. In Kerman province, Argi-Bam was Iran's greatest such fortress. Perched at 1,060 meters among date palms, its sun-baked walls once covered some 180 hectares. Built in massive layers of adobe bricks, the citadel glows ochre at sunrise. Inside are ruined caravanserais, granaries, and a mosque, relics of Bam's heyday on the Silk Road trade routes. The climate is extreme. Summer highs often top 45°C, and winter nights freeze. In 2003, a powerful earthquake collapsed much of Arg-e-Bam and its city. Today, craftsmen and archaeologists work to restore the ruins of its towers and mud arches. Each autumn, the nearby groves come alive with the scent of Mazafati dates. In Bam, the Korma Pazan festival marks the date harvest each September, filling the air with music and the warm aroma of roasting dates. By night, the adobe walls, lit by lanterns, seem to whisper the citadel's long history. Today, Argi-Bam is recognized by UNESCO as the largest adobe town in the world, and once a year a light and sound show plays on the walls, retelling its story in vivid colors. Not far from Bam, the fortress of Rayan stands on a ridge at about 2,200 mm. Its mud-brick curtain walls rise nearly 10 meters high. By day, the thick walls absorb heat. At night, they lock in warmth. Inside, long corridors open into shaded courtyards and vaulted chambers, each protected by stout towers. Rayan was inhabited until 1868, so its wells, small gardens and stone houses lie quietly among the ruins. Unlike Bam, you can still feel the echo of daily life here. The barren valleys below grow wheat and apricot, nurtured by the same mountain streams that fed the citadel. When the sun sets, the castle's silhouette fades as a gentle desert wind rustles through its towers. Today, Rayan is largely deserted and very few visitors come, making it a ghostly, almost sacred sight. In its empty halls, bats stir and swallows nest under the arches. At both Bam and Rayan, caretakers in scarves often invite travelers to sip tea from samovars and taste kalye bademjan, walnut and aubergine stew, as they share local legends. Our last stop in Iran's rugged interior is Kandavan in East Azerbaijan. High on the volcanic slopes near Tabriz, Kandavan has been carved from stone. Hundreds of cone-shaped houses were hewn from the pinkish tuff of Mount Sahand. Each dwelling is dug into the rock with multiple floors and a chimney vent. In this continental climate, the cave homes are surprisingly cozy. Thick walls trap wood smoke heat and stay cool in summer. About 117 families still live in Kandavan, farming apricot and cherry orchards on the stepped terraces. Motor vehicles are banned here. Only donkeys and handcarts share the winding alleys. Over the centuries, villagers have carefully carved ladders and bins into the cones. Many caves are fitted with rugs and lanterns. In the evening, children play football on flat rock ledges, and elders sip char outside cave door porches, watching sheep graze by lantern light. Some cave homes have been converted into cozy guest houses with wooden doors and low cafes, but Kandavan remains a village suspended in time. As dawn breaks, the cones glow warm orange, and distant sheep bells tinkle through the crisp mountain air. Even in winter, with frost on the ground, families inside these cave dwellings stay warm, telling tales that recall their Mongol-era origins. Finally, we cross to the Persian Gulf and Hormuz Island, a rainbow jewel by the sea. This small island is one of the world's largest salt domes, and its soil is rich in iron minerals, painting the earth vivid red, yellow, and orange. Valleys of multi-hued clay, called the Rainbow Valley, reveal ancient minerals. Stripes of blood-red clay, black basalt, white salt, and yellow gypsum. After rains, pink wildflowers and blue flax carpet these colored hills. Coastal stretches alternate between white quartz sand beaches and dark lava rocks against the turquoise sea. Flocks of flamingos and herons wade in brackish lagoons at dawn. The ruins of a 16th century Portuguese castle perch above the bay, a reminder of Hormuz's spice trade past. Villagers in bright bandari dresses fish and dive for oysters, sometimes finding pearls. By evening on the quay of Hormuz town, fishermen and traders gather to the beat of bandari drums. We joined them over grilled fish skewers and saffron tea, listening to folk songs about caravans at sea. Small farms of chilies and mangoes dot the red soil, and women dye fabrics using Hormuz's colored earth. In this island world, the sunsets bathe the red cliffs in gold. Hormuz stands apart from the rest of Iran's landscapes, a final startling splash of color and culture where land meets sea. Across Iran, from desert to forest, from oasis to mountain and shore, people have built in harmony with nature. Each region's architecture, earth-built adobe, stepped stone, carved rock, wooden stilt houses, is a response to climate and culture. The narrative of this journey shows how Iranians adapted. Wind catchers in Yazd draw desert breezes, qanats in Bam and Garma capture precious mountain water, terraced rice fields mirror Caspian rains. Each landscape tells a story of resilience and heritage. In every valley and village, the enduring spirit of the people shines. Artisans still weave, farmers tend their fields, and elders share legends by the fire. The eagle continues to soar above these lands, embodying Iran's enduring spirit of renewal and unity.